Have you ever wondered why one simple crystal has been treasured by civilizations for thousands of years? Long before wealth was measured in gold, salt was considered one of the greatest treasures on earth. It preserved food, protected families from hunger, and became a symbol of purity, gratitude, and abundance. Across many ancient traditions, people believed that salt carried a silent energy capable of cleansing both the home and the human spirit. But the greatest lesson was never about the salt itself. It was about the intention placed within every action. A pure heart transforms ordinary things into extraordinary reminders of wisdom. Imagine standing at the beginning of a new day. In your hand rests a small bowl of salt. To most people, it is only a common household item. Yet to the wise, it becomes a symbol of releasing yesterday's burdens. Every crystal reminds us that life becomes lighter when fear, resentment, and greed are washed away. Many ancient communities scattered salt at the entrance of their homes, believing that only peace should cross the doorway. Others dissolved it in water before cleaning their living spaces, not because the water possessed magical powers, but because the ritual reminded them to remove negative habits just as carefully as they remove dust from the floor. Prosperity has always been misunderstood. Many search for lucky objects while ignoring the habits that attract true abundance. Wealth begins where discipline, gratitude, and kindness meet. Salt became a symbol of prosperity because it represented something valuable that was shared, never wasted. Consider the quiet power of gratitude. Before preparing a meal, some families would pause for a brief moment of appreciation. The pinch of salt added to their food became a reminder that even the smallest gift can enrich an entire life. Happiness rarely arrives through excess. It grows through appreciation. Ancient teachings often compare the human mind to clear water. When anger enters, the water becomes cloudy. When envy enters, it becomes bitter. But patience allows everything to settle again. Salt, when used with awareness, became a symbol of restoring balance rather than chasing miracles. Many people ask whether rituals truly bring good luck. The deeper answer is that rituals shape the person performing them. A peaceful morning routine encourages peaceful decisions. A clean home encourages a clear mind. A grateful heart notices opportunities that a fearful heart overlooks. What appears to be luck is often the natural result of inner transformation. Throughout history, merchants considered salt a sign of honest trade. Travelers carried it on long journeys as a reminder of protection and endurance. Families exchanged it during celebrations to express wishes for lasting harmony and prosperity. These traditions survived because they taught values far greater than superstition. They reminded people to protect what is precious, to live honestly, and to welcome each day with hope. Purity is not the absence of mistakes. It is the willingness to begin again with sincerity. Every sunrise offers another chance to let go of yesterday's disappointments. Like fresh water dissolving old salt, today's choices can wash away yesterday's regrets. If you wish to invite prosperity into your life, begin with simple actions. Keep your surroundings clean. Speak truthfully. Share generously. Express gratitude before asking for more. Let every small ritual become a reminder that abundance starts within. Salt cannot change destiny on its own, but a peaceful mind, guided by wisdom and practice through meaningful rituals, can transform the way destiny unfolds. When your thoughts become pure, your actions become clear. When your actions become clear, opportunities appear naturally. And when gratitude becomes your daily companion, prosperity no longer feels like distant luck. It becomes the quiet reward of living with balance, compassion, and purpose. The greatest good luck ritual has never been hidden inside an object. It has always lived inside the heart that chooses wisdom over fear, kindness over anger, and gratitude over endless desire. Like a single grain of salt that quietly enriches an entire meal, one small act of goodness can enrich an entire lifetime. Salt as a symbol of purity and protection. Explore how ancient cultures viewed salt as a sacred symbol of cleansing, protection, and positive energy rather than just a household ingredient. For thousands of years, salt has held a special place in human history, not only because it preserved food and sustained life, but also because it came to represent purity, protection, and renewal. Ancient people understood that the physical world often reflected the condition of the inner world. Just as salt could preserve what was valuable and cleanse what was unclean, they believed it could serve as a reminder to protect the mind from harmful thoughts and the heart from negative emotions. Homes were often cleaned with salt water or blessed with small amounts of salt near entrances, not because the crystals themselves possessed mysterious powers, but because these simple rituals encouraged mindfulness and the desire to create peaceful surroundings. Every grain became a symbol of letting go of fear, anger, and resentment while welcoming calmness, gratitude, and hope. The true power was found in the intention behind the practice. A clean home reflected a clear mind, and a peaceful environment inspired wise decisions. When people treated salt with respect, they were really honoring the timeless values of purity, discipline, and balance. These traditions remind us that lasting protection does not come from external objects alone, but from cultivating a peaceful heart, maintaining honest actions, and living each day with awareness, compassion, and unwavering gratitude for life's simple blessings. The hidden meaning behind good luck rituals. Explain that rituals involving salt were designed to cultivate mindfulness, gratitude, and inner peace, showing that true luck begins with one's mindset. Throughout history, people have searched for ways to invite good fortune into their lives, and many ancient rituals involving salt became powerful reminders of inner transformation rather than promises of instant miracles. The deepest wisdom teaches that every meaningful ritual begins with intention. When someone carefully sprinkled salt around a home, dissolved it in water for cleaning, or placed a small bowl of salt in a quiet corner, the true purpose was to pause, become present, and consciously release negative thoughts. These simple actions encourage the mind to let go of fear, worry, jealousy, and resentment while making room for peace, gratitude, and optimism. A ritual repeated with sincerity gradually shapes habits, and habits eventually shape character. What many people call luck is often the natural result of a calm mind, making wise choices day after day. A grateful person notices opportunities that others overlook. A peaceful person responds with patience instead of anger. A disciplined person creates success through consistent effort rather than chance. Salt became a timeless symbol because it reminded people that even the smallest daily practice could influence the direction of their lives. The real magic was never hidden inside the crystals themselves. It existed in the transformation of the human heart, where wisdom replaced fear, compassion replaced selfishness, and mindful living quietly attracted lasting happiness, meaningful relationships, and true prosperity. Why prosperity starts within. Discuss how honesty, discipline, generosity, and appreciation create lasting abundance, with salt serving as a reminder of these timeless values. Many people believe prosperity is measured only by money, possessions, or social status, but the deepest wisdom teaches that true abundance begins within the heart and mind. A person who is grateful for what they already have develops a peaceful spirit that naturally attracts better opportunities. This is why ancient traditions often use salt as a symbol of value and responsibility. Salt was once more precious than many other goods because it preserved food, supported life, and was never taken for granted. Its importance reminded people that even the simplest blessings deserve appreciation. Those who respected what they possessed were more likely to use their resources wisely, avoid waste, and share generously with others. These habits created stronger communities and lasting prosperity. A generous heart builds trust, an honest mind earns respect, and disciplined actions open doors that luck alone cannot unlock. Every small decision made with integrity becomes another step toward a richer and more meaningful life. Prosperity grows when people replace greed with contentment, fear with confidence, and selfishness with compassion. Like a tiny pinch of salt that enhances the flavor of an entire meal, small acts of gratitude and kindness can enrich every part of life. Lasting abundance is not created overnight or through magical objects. It is built patiently through wise choices, sincere effort, balanced living, and an unwavering commitment to goodness, humility, and inner peace every single day. Transforming negative energy into positive action. Describe how symbolic practices using salt encourage people to let go of fear, anger, envy, and resentment, replacing them with clarity, compassion, and wisdom. Every person carries both positive and negative emotions, and the direction of life often depends on which ones are allowed to grow. Ancient wisdom teaches that fear, anger, jealousy, and resentment are like dust that slowly settles over the mind, making it difficult to see clearly. Salt became a powerful symbol in many traditional practices because it reminded people of the importance of cleansing not only their surroundings, but also their thoughts. When people used salt while cleaning their homes or preparing simple rituals, they were encouraged to imagine releasing emotional burdens that no longer serve them. This symbolic act inspired a fresh beginning, helping them replace harmful habits with patience, compassion, and gratitude. The true transformation did not happen because of the salt itself, but because the ritual created a moment of reflection and conscious change. A peaceful mind responds wisely instead of reacting with anger. A grateful heart notices possibilities instead of dwelling on problems. When negative emotions lose their control, confidence begins to grow, relationships improve, and daily decisions become clearer. Every act of forgiveness lightens the heart, and every moment of kindness strengthens the spirit. Like washing away dirt to reveal a clean surface, letting go of bitterness reveals inner peace that has always existed. Lasting happiness is created not by avoiding life's challenges, but by meeting them with wisdom, balance, courage, and a calm, compassionate heart. 31980. The greatest good luck ritual is a pure heart. Conclude that no object creates miracles on its own. Lasting prosperity and happiness come from daily acts of gratitude, kindness, self-discipline, and living with purpose. The greatest good luck ritual has never depended on a special object, a secret ceremony, or a mysterious tradition. Its true source has always been the condition of the human heart. A heart filled with gratitude, kindness, honesty, and compassion naturally creates a life that feels richer, more peaceful, and more meaningful. Ancient wisdom reminds us that every action begins with a thought, and every thought eventually shapes our destiny. This is why daily habits are far more powerful than occasional rituals. Speaking gently, helping others without expecting a reward, forgiving past mistakes, and remaining humble during success are simple practices that transform both the individual and the world around them. Salt became a meaningful symbol because it represented purity, preservation, and balance, reminding people to protect the goodness within themselves just as carefully as they protected the valuable things in their homes. When a mind is free from greed, fear, and resentment, it becomes easier to recognize opportunities, build strong relationships, and make wise decisions. Many people call these moments good luck, but they are often the natural result of living with awareness and integrity. Every sunrise offers another chance to choose patience over anger, generosity over selfishness, and hope over despair. When these choices become part of everyday life, prosperity, peace, and lasting happiness begin to flow naturally, creating a future shaped by wisdom rather than chance.